Oh, we're live.
Oh,
Sorry,
hey, sorry about that.
sorry. Just looking at cars. We're having a hard time getting rid of my car, which is crazy. My car is absolutely drop dead gorgeous, perfect. I can't think of a flaw on it. And we're asking a pretty reasonable price, but nobody's touching it. And it's probably one of the nicest cars I've owned.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you know
it's
that.
a really nice
and
car.
We're going to talk about cars today.
It's a
We're going
really
to talk
nice
about
car.
car deals. We're going to talk about getting ripped off. Maybe make a little something, you know,
Right,
a, little,
right.
a little deal or something.
Right.
But like the stuff that people think they own, if Mecum, Barrett, those auctions have killed the car market.
Yes, they have.
Okay, you could take an Opel GT and put it on there. Okay, and it's sitting in somebody. There's tons of them sitting around. The ones that look like a little Corvette.
Right.
You put it on Mecum, shiny, all polished and like this, and they're gonna find some old man that has a hard on for it, and he is gonna pay
Big money for it.
$15,000 for something that is probably you couldn't give away for less than $1,000 up until that day. And then the next day you go on Marketplace or eBay or any of those, and they've got Opel GTs going for $20,000, $30,000.
They have some ugly little cars too.
They are, but they're cute. They're cute.
I
little
drive
bits.
one. I like that little ugly shit like that. I drive the shit out of that.
I
car.
love little cars, but you see, that's what also limits.
Look at my S10.
Look, oh yeah. So, there's a guy who had a Toyota Celica GT, the little Toyotas with the little hot rod motors in it. I'm like, oh yeah. I had a 510.
Did you
I had a
really?
510 with a Porsche whale tail, wide body
I could
kit.
see you driving that.
Oh yeah, until I wrecked it. Come around a corner on the street, going to the body shop to get the paint, and came around the corner and four-wheel drifted into two other cars. Glad I was near the body shop.
Yeah.
He wasn't happy, but yeah, we're trying to sell. I have a '55 Ford Custom. This is custom inside and out. You go to my page, you can see it. Hopefully, you want to buy it. It is a full show car. Since I got cancer and I don't feel I could sit at car shows in the hot, I can't stay 5 hours on pavement. First of all, it's boring as hell now.
Oh, you know it is.
I don't want to get into car shows yet. We'll probably drift into that later about how we feel about car shows out here. But I can't sit there and do that. I want a car that I could drive wherever we're going, go hang out, do a live drive with the hot rod or whatever. This one I can't leave anywhere. It's just like polished look, kind of like Princess that we had. Our
Right. You
55.
can't drive down a dirt road.
God no. And
Oh,
I live down an eighth of a mile dirt road.
Right. You know all that little stone chips, all that. That'll just destroy it.
So I've had it on for about 3 weeks. I haven't had really any bites. And all the trades I've gotten, I've been looking for trade offers, which I really want to just sell it. And we would rather buy a 1970s van and build it ourselves. But we'll see what happens. Right now, we're looking for a good trade and something I could drive and have fun with.
He wants to be back in the old hippie days with,
Yeah,
with the Volkswagen.
And on the side of the van, it's going to say free candy. Right, producer?
I would say not with today's day and age.
Yeah, free candy.
Okay.
That sounds
Free
a little,
ice cream.
That's pushing it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
we
is
could
pushing
go
it.
for the older crowd and do free gummies.
Depending on how old you go, might mean different things.
True,
Yes,
true.
yeah. Especially with this society nowadays, you know.
Oh yeah,
you
have
know.
a gummy. By the way, we do not promote gummies. We do not promote gummies at all because kids can mislead them and think they're vitamins or candy, and there could be problems. So if you're gonna get high, do it right. Put a needle in your arm, or no.
Get you a big old straw. With
Yeah,
you know.
something like that. That's how you're supposed to do drugs, guys. Come on, not this gummy shit. But back to cars. We go through. What's funny is I find a car, or Jim finds a car, and he sends it to me, and I send it to him, and then we send it to Steve, our producer. Steve, get over here with your stupid freaking blanket and say hello.
Is he eating again?
No,
Oh.
he's not. He's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
go over after this. Get us. We should have filled it full of food.
He, you know, I
I'm
like
keeping
that.
warm and comfy.
Oh, get off the camera! You look worse than you just. Goodbye.
I did just wake up.
This is our show. By the way, I want to thank Crystal Best for the new logo. She kicked butt on the pictures of me and Jim. And
Yeah, it's awesome.
She did correct us on saying one thing, and we should say this before we start every show. We are not censored, and we are not for the weak of heart, the young, the opinionated Karens. But since we're on this, you can leave comments now, and we can answer them on the next show, and then eventually we're going to go live when we do this, so you guys can make fun of us as much as you want. Jim, back to the cars. I send them to you, and you go, oh, that's cool. You look good in it. And then we start tearing them apart. People, first of all, learn how to take pictures.
Right,
They can't take pictures worth a dime.
well, you know, they take the pictures of just the good part, you know, and they try to hide the dented up, the cobbled shit.
Yeah, look at the holes you found. Look at the speaker I found that didn't have the cover on it on that one blue car. Gorgeous blue car.
Right, that's why they took that picture. They expecting to enlarge that picture and start looking around it.
Yeah, that kind of screws people. You put on the video, you get. What's neat about it is we get to hear the car now. Days people are all taking videos of it running, so you get to hear it, you know, and they think that's all you want to buy. Cams are nice, but you got to tune them in right, and half of those aren't tuned in right. So we're looking at shit, Jim. You got some car selling stories. These people will all try and rip you off. And you see, we come from two different areas. We come from bigger cities, Detroit.
Flint.
Excuse me.
Flint,
I
Michigan.
didn't mean to put you down.
Oh, that's
I'm
no
sorry.
big deal.
No, I can get shot for saying that in some areas. Some of your friends too, but I'm from California in the Los Angeles area, so we've seen different ways of car world. And oh God, he had to worry about rust. I had to learn about other languages.
Yeah, where I come from, them cars rust. They rust really bad. If you brought like an S10 of mine, like I got 90 S10. If I took that up north, right now it'd be worth some big dollars. Up there, the beds are all leaning in, cockeyed.
I've
big
seen
old
those
holes.
here where half the tire, half the back things. You don't see that in California, where half the wheel well is missing in the back.
Well,
and
that
the truck
car had
is
to come
shaking
from like
around.
that car had to come from someplace with a lot of salt.
Probably Missouri and above. That's where most of those cars come from here. Well, wasn't it? What car was it that I sent you a picture of? And I was all hot and bothered by it. And you said, "Where does it come from?"
Oh yeah, that was where was it from? It was from New York.
New York. And you're like, "What are you doing?" It came from New York, went to Florida. No.
Yeah, you got that salt water.
And you see, that's what we're going through. The people are dishonest, or they think their shit is worth. Right now, because of the auctions and stuff, they think they're worth so much money.
Well, that's what Barrett Jackson and Meekums did. Before that auction, you know, people used to come down here where I was from. You come down south, you'll see an old Chevelle or an old anything, 57 Chevy sitting around. You roll in the yard, you knock at the door. You could buy that for $100, $200, $200. You get it back to Michigan. The paint's faded. You throw a nice set of Kraggers on it. Take the interior out. Throw some other interior in it, motor and tranny. You right now you got a $3,000 or $4,000 car.
Right.
You get a junkyard 350 turbo.
But you see, they can't do the work. They can't do the work. They're not mechanics. They want to buy it pre-made and stuff. It's the auctions. That's your high-end stuff. But my car wouldn't go high at auctions. Lolita wouldn't have gone high at auctions.
Well, it's already
When you have a cut. My problem is I like customs with a K. with K, however you do that. Customs with a K are very limited market. I guess it's an old man market is what the one kid, yeah. I'm selling my car and I hit up this kid for a trade. I say kid, he's probably in his 30s. And he sends back a message that says, no, thank you, that's an old man's car. That hurt.
Hey, it's pretty cool, man. I back when I was younger, I'd have drove the Chevy, and I wouldn't care. It is a badass car. You
But
know?
I don't want to ruin it by driving it out here. That's a show car.
Oh, I know.
That is a show car, and I love show cars. But I right now in the point of my life where things are crazy and a lot of doctor's appointments, and stuff like that.
5 more.
Yes,
5 more.
5 more treatments, 5 more radiation treatments, and I don't have to go back. We don't know anything. We don't know if it's helped. We don't know what it's done for another 3 months, but at least we don't have to drive.
Well, you can
back
tell it's
and
been
forth.
working. The other day when we was outside at nighttime, you was glowing like a glow
Yeah.
stick.
Oh, you should see when I fart.
Man.
Oh, it's a
big old green cloud
yes,
coming out.
sir. Yes, sir. My sheets. You don't want to see them in there.
You look like one of them fluorescent things that you crack and put around your neck, you know.
I should. As many treatments of radiation I've had shot in my belly and through my other end, I should be glowing and my teeth should be falling out. And that's the one thing. When I first was told I had cancer, I was really freaked out that my hair was going to fall out and stuff. And the first thing I told Steven and everybody, you're not going to cut your hair. And they're like, no, you're not worth that much to us. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. But it's done its share on me. It's done its share. This last week has been a hard one, but I think it's also the stress of finally ending it. But 5 more. I want to thank you, Jim. You have been there with me for everything. Guys, we didn't know this was happening. Jim and I had just started getting close again, and he has been my ride or die. And I want to thank you.
No problem. That's what friends do, man.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Friends help friends. That's what they do.
There we go. How many, no, it's funny. You lose friends when time of need. Mm-hmm. Look at today. You call, hey, are you okay? Because I slept in. Because I haven't been sleeping good because of the treatments. And he was worried. And that's what friends do. My son, he didn't care. When I woke up, he's like, oh, you're still alive? I was like, oh, yeah, thanks. He goes, then we're going to do the podcast today since you're alive, right? And I'm like, Steve, stop. Yeah, this is my family.
Yeah, I was going to, usually when I text you, you answer back, I think, damn, he didn't answer back. So I texted him again. I said, damn, so I called, he didn't answer. I thought, something's wrong. So I was getting ready to call Steven. I was going to have my wife contact your wife, they work together, ask about you. If they said, you're supposed to be there, he'd have been, you know how mad he'd have been here and knocking the door, dogs barking, sheriff's department, welfare check.
And I have, but the funny thing is I have Jade here, I have Steve here, and they didn't even care that I was still asleep. That's love.
Right, but somebody's got a routine, you're thinking, hey, there's something wrong here.
No, there's something definitely wrong. Jade is now doing everything in her power to take my cooking away from me.
Jade is master chef now around here.
God, I could put her on one of those TV shows. She made chili Rolano last night. She's made a couple different kinds of chicken. And then that's before she even starts baking. I'm not gonna. We can make the whole show about Jade, but would I be in trouble?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Culinary arts. That's a good career.
You could travel around the world. You could get on a cruise ship. You could go to Europe. You could go anywhere if you're good enough. And you see what she has.
Big money.
I wish she had big money.
No, but you can make big, being a good
Jade,
chef.
you got big money. Jim's saying you've got money stashed.
No, I'm saying she could make big money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought she had big money.
I can say.
What? What are you doing this for, Mr. Producer?
Keep it going.
We are.
Yeah, we are.
What? Oh, on the subject?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we do that. So we'll skip Jade. We'll skip that I didn't wake up in time. Back to cars.
Right.
don't. Who's got a car for sale? Go to my page, look at my car. But honestly, people aren't honest, and you look at the pictures, and it's not the same thing. It's not what they advertise. That's why me and Steven have really terrible luck on going to see cars. How many times we've driven Mississippi, Kansas, all those, local
Oh, that
states
shit pisses you off when you go
to get there and go. One, there was metal in the oil, and he goes, "Oh no, that's fine. I just changed it."
Yeah, sure you
And
do.
smoke when he started it. There was that. What are those called? Ford Essex. The whole back window and the back bumpers and everything were filled in with caulking.
You mean like bathroom caulking?
Bathroom caulking and painted over, yes. Another one, they use caulking and all that stuff to fill in gaps, especially on trucks, on the fenders, on the seam, so they can smooth it in and look like it's kind of nice body work.
Right, well, that's why they make that seam sealer. You can buy actual seam sealer
No,
stuff. That
yeah,
does
you
it.
can buy actual, but why not get that tub caulking out
That
of the...
cheap-ass dollar store
No,
shit.
you've got it in the garage already. Smear, paint it over with a can of spray paint because it's flat black, and you buy it. Oh,
When
God.
that shit falls out.
Another one we went, this was I think it was a Mercury, and it had Bondo, what would you say, half-inch thick, Steve?
Half-inch to 3/4.
And that one we were going to trade the gasser for. Oh, dude, it was bad. There was chunks. We were so disappointed.
You drove all the way there?
Yeah, we drove deep into Tennessee.
Oh, I'd have been pissed. I hate it. When I back up north, I was
Mississippi.
Oh, yeah, deep Mississippi.
I was selling cars up there. I used to go drive and look at them, and that shit pisses you off.
Oh, yeah. The time, one guy we
Oh,
got
it's
there.
nice. Yeah.
Oh, this one guy, we got there, and he wanted to do the trade. He was going to do the trade. This is the one with the metal in the motor. And he's like hopping an attitude at me, and I'm like, hey, here's $100 for your gas and your time. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it. He went online and tried to slam me on all the pages.
Well, yeah, because he's trying to find his piece of shit off on you.
Oh, yeah, he's still doing it.
Yeah.
He's still one of the bigger car traders. There's a group of traders on Marketplace. Okay, they kind of control the market on the mid-rise, anywhere from, I'd say, 18 to 30,000. Then you got the guys with the big boys, and then you got the guys with, hey, it runs, but, it's this.
That's me.
Yeah. Oh, there's a couple beautiful things that these guys just pulled out of people's garages that say does do the yard run.
Like that. Well, look at that Pontiac. What was that? A Bonneville you was looking at? That blue one?
No, that one's, I'm still waiting to hear from him today.
That's a nice car.
That Catalina.
Yeah, that's a one-owner car. Some old guy bought that new, stuck it in his garage. Probably died, and the kid got it.
And he ain't gonna want to drive a Catalina
No.
unless he's like us or somebody into lowriders or into classic cars. Yeah, there's not a lot of people who want a Catalina, but that thing, the
Yes, sir.
lines. You're talking about a car with lines. That had that window without the post, slopes down, that window. Very beautiful.
And
very,
badass body lines. They're sweet.
It very was, and hopefully he gets back to me. He said he'll think about it this weekend. Who do we got on here thinking about it? We've got the orange 48 panel. We've got that Polaris. That was clean. The yellow one with the flames and the 41 Chevy.
Did he ever get back with you?
He said he'd think about it. Didn't hear from him yesterday. Check in again, and then this guy said, I need to talk. I need to take the time to look it over. Give me the weekend.
And why can't we put a picture? We should put a picture of that up here on the podcast to show them what this car really looks like. You know, somebody out there.
We could,
might
we'll put
just
it
wanna
on the
buy it.
page. We'll
Yeah.
drop it on the page. The video of it. You could do that, can't you, producer?
What?
You could drop a video on the page. One of ours of the car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But we got a couple people we're talking to, and none of these I can say they're on the hook. They're decent guys. It's just cars ain't what they used to be, and people are so dishonest.
Well, you know, this car is nicer than probably half the shit on there. You know, that day when them guys pulled up in that
God.
enclosed trailer, and he opens the door up, he backs out of the trailer. I'm like, oh my God! And you traded that side by side for it. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God! And this guy's gonna change his damn mind. And you're saying, hey man, here's a bicycle to his old lady. Here, you can have this bicycle. Hey, take some of that garage sale shit. We
Yeah,
should've
you
just-
want the pool table?
Right, we should have
Fit
just
it
loaded
in.
all that shit up in his trailer, you know.
Oh yeah, we got very lucky
took a
on the
fucking-
deal, and we saw it, and I didn't think we saw it, and we got big boners, happy. Everybody was like drooling over it, and you didn't think that it's a car show car, but we didn't know I had cancer at that point, or I think we had just found out, and we didn't know the extent of how it was going to affect me.
Right.
We're not saying that we don't really like the
Right,
people
you just
who
wanted
car
a good asset in case something happened. You could, Steve gonna have something to back up on a car or something
Right,
to sell.
that's what the
You know,
whole
right,
thing
right. You have a
was.
little bank there too. You know, if you wanted to sell it or whatever.
But
You
we're
know.
just sitting there, and he ain't gonna drive it. I want to get something that he can drive, and he wants to drive, and I want to drive.
What do you want, Steve? What kind of car would you want?
Chevelle.
70 Chevelle,
Nah, it used to be a 70 through 72 Chevelles, and
big black cars.
Yeah, Hugger orange, black stripe.
They come. Some of them come
That's a-
454.
Yeah, but do you know the price on that? If it says Chevelle on it, you're starting at $30,000 for a piece of shit wannabe, barely running car.
You know, I wish I would have kept.
I'd take a Nova.
I was just about to say, I'll go Nova.
He likes the Dodge Dart Swingers.
Well, what year Nova? What year Nova you like?
The ones that look just like the other ones.
You're
Like the
talking
Chevelles,
like
not the
the
little
71, 72.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice Nova. 60. They go like from 69 to 72. That body style.
He likes Roadrunner bodies.
Roadrunner. I like
Older Roadrunners. The 70s, 73.
Right, I had a 70 Dodge B, Super B. That's badass.
He likes muscle cars.
Gran Torinos. Love those.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
That's why, yeah. He looked good in that.
Oh, yeah, but he doesn't like convertibles. I love convertibles.
Why not?
His
Convertibles
hair.
are badass.
It's his hair.
That's what it's for. Your hair blows in the wind, man. You be driving on the road like that. All them girls see you, his hair. Damn, check that dude out. They be saying, you know.
No, it's mainly the fact that when you have the top down, even the next person next to you trying to talk to them, what?
Yeah, that's true. We've had so many. It's hard to talk in a convertible.
No, you don't talk till you stop. That's the ride, you know.
Don't talk till you stop. That's going to be a good thing.
Yeah, don't talk till you stop.
But I want to get something that he would drive. He liked that Catalina.
Well, I like that Catalina. That's badass.
He did.
I'd
He
drive
liked
the
the, he
shit out of
liked
that.
the other one. I like fat fenders.
Mm-hmm.
I like good fat fender. I'll never get past Pinky. Pinky, what a car. Or Crystal, the light blue one. Those were gorgeous cars, very comfortable. I'm not saying you get in and you cruise. Like Jim and I were talking. Eldorados, Cadillacs, Buick. Did you see that Electra I sent you the other day?
Yeah.
That was just out of memory. The big boats. I grew up in California and go to Palm Springs and all of that. You saw them in these cars that are like 2 miles long, 2 zip codes. And you get in them. My mom, she worked for the Jewish mafia, and I didn't know that. But for some reason, my mom had a brand new Cadillac every year from her job. Just saying. And
That's badass.
hers were all convertibles. And
I like them big cars. You know, I've always had them big cars. You when you're younger, you can pack a bunch of people in them. I mean, they're ride soft.
go to the drive-in in it.
Huh?
Go to the drive-in in it.
Man, you know,
a carload, and you got 4 in the trunk or 5. You got 4 in the back seat, and you got 3 in the front seat.
man, I used to drive around with my little group, and we'd be packed. We had this little midget guy. I'm not going to mention his name, but he used to always ride. He'd ride stand right between somebody's legs in the front seat, you know, and it was kind of cool because, you know, we'd send him out to do mischief shit. Like one day there was a
So you
'69
had your own
Chevelle.
leprechaun.
Right.
Jesus,
There was a
Jeff.
'69.
You sure you want to tell this story?
Yeah, I'll tell.
Okay.
There was a '69 Chevelle sitting over there across the road. It's been sitting. So we kind of dropped him off. I shut him underneath the hood of that thing with a socket set, and we're sitting across the street. I'm watching one header drop. I'm watching the other header drop. You know, he pulls him out. He scoops him on his arm, gets out of the hood. He looked like a little fucking monkey run across the road, all wild with his damn headers. It was so funny, man.
We are uncensored. Remember that.
It was funny.
Oh yeah, that's riding in the back of a truck.
Oh yeah, they can't do that no more.
No, wait, bullshit. What state?
In the state of Arkansas, you are allowed to ride them in the back of a moving truck.
There is another state too, like Tennessee. Some of our Bible Belt. Get in. God's got you.
Yeah.
He'll keep you in the back. Don't worry. God's got you covered on that.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Imagine trying to do that now in another state. You can, but they can still talk on the phone. We're back to this. Eat their cereal, put on their makeup, and drive. But they can't ride with some brats in the back seat. Well, nowadays they'd be coming up with guns and shooting people. Okay, we
It'd
didn't
be like
have
an
that.
ambush, like an army ambush.
Yeah, that's how the kids would act. Oh, it's a video game. Yeah, no, I can understand why they don't want them to do that anymore. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and they used to have the gun racks in the back of the windows. You always see guns in the back of the window, but gun racks, you don't see them now.
Well, no, because people will use them now on people, not on
They will.
animals.
You know they will.
You could get in a fight with a guy with a gun rack, and he wouldn't pull it out his gun. Nowadays, he comes out first. What? No, yeah, we're in bad times. We've lost a lot of respect, but we're still gonna have fun. That's why we're doing this, to show you guys the difference. We were gonna talk about injuries and how we were injured and how kids are nowadays, younger people. Oh, I stubbed my toe, I gotta be out for a week. We're gonna do that, but it's the car thing because that's really what we're about. We talk a lot about cars. We talk a lot about good things, our family. We're very blessed, and hopefully you guys. Well, Steve, are you there? Oh, okay. I thought he's got a girl. He's texting.
That's nothing wrong with that.
I'm dealing with the dog.
We have
Oh.
Jade, that's your job. Oh, Jesus. In the production house, yes, you are. We about 15 minutes in, Steve?
Almost double.
Oh, wow. So
Oh,
we're going to
that's
cut
cool.
this down. We're going to say thank you. We're going to start doing them live eventually. We'll put up some on our Facebook page, on our own pages, on our YouTube page. Crystal Best, thank you again for the logo.
It was great.
Pass it on. Pass this page on. We're growing. We make a lot of mistakes, but we're having a blast doing it, and hopefully you get a laugh. Peace.
See ya.